Hey friends, so I just wanted to start this video off with like a little bit of a message. This is a video for decorating. As you can see behind me, I've already done it, but I wanted to just sort of give a little message at the beginning of this video about a couple of things. One is that I don't know why people feel so comfortable with insulting other people online. It makes no sense. I could never just go on somebody's video or photo or whatever and just completely insult them because I don't like how they decorated something or they think something should be done first or whatever. That's insane. Like, what is the matter with you people? Those of you who obviously aren't doing this isn't for you. But a couple of things I'm just going to mention real quick. The house, right here, see this? Yeah, the house needs to get redone. Duh. I've been here for like 2 months almost, and I'm completely redoing the inside. And clearly you haven't been following because you would have known that had you been watching the other videos. I've completely remodeling the inside, and right now that takes first priority over the outside of the house. The outside of the house will be done next year, in the spring. I will be starting on the outside of the house. One thing maybe you don't understand is that I do all this work. There's nobody else here, no one else is doing the work for me. It's me doing the work, that's it. I'm by myself, so I am only one person. So maybe have a little patience, or maybe get a life, because this isn't your house. Anyway, I don't have a problem with people who are like just giving suggestions or whatever. It's the rudeness, the ridiculous, uncalled for rudeness that just is like, what is who raised you? Like, seriously, that you think it's okay to do that? What is the matter with you people? Anyway, the second issue I have, this door right here. Yeah, the door, it needs to be replaced. Again, if you had watched the original video, you would have heard that. Or you're just not paying attention. This sliding door, the whole thing has to get replaced. All of it. The sill, all of it is rotting out. It has to be replaced. I don't have the door yet, so I'm just working around it at this time. Okay? As far as the haziness goes, I had people commenting about wash the window. What the hell do you think is wrong with me? Of course I wash the window, inside and out. That haze is not from the outsides of the window. It's in between the panes. Hence another reason why the doors have to be replaced. So, in conclusion, the next time you decide to be rude about something for no damn reason whatsoever, how about asking a question or minding your business? I mean, that's a good thing to do, right? Mind your own business. Because I'm pretty positive you would not like it if people were going onto your things and commenting mean and rude things about something, one, they know nothing about, and two, it doesn't affect their life whatsoever. Keep scrolling. Okay, now that I got that off my chest. The rest of you, I did go ahead and record all of this. The whole thing is decorated at the moment. Again, I will probably be adding things, and I did add a few things this time as I go along. So there'll be little updates with it. And oh, I also added over there a wreath. That's a wreath I made, I think last year or the year before. So anyway, don't look at the house. Don't look at the door. All of that will get fixed in due time when I have the time, okay? So everybody else who loves the fall and just wants to be happy, seriously, enjoy the video. Alright, so I went and I got some corn stalks from a local farm just up the road, and I got 4 bundles because I want these corn stalks to wrap around this doorway. I don't want it just on the side. I just want it to fill in the whole thing. There's a light up there, you can kind of see it in the corner there, that I hate. It's really ugly, and I'll probably replace that at some point, but for now it stays. So here I am actually tucking in more of these the pieces of the corn stalk on the top of it so that I can bend it over right here. And that's again because I want this to really fill out this whole doorway. I do end up putting these kind of under and just maybe right around that light, but for the most part, it's just, I just want it to just follow the edge of the door. So this is the other side. This one is speeding up because it's basically what I just did on the other side. And I had screwed in some little hooks all around this door into the wood, and that's what you're seeing me like attach it to. I'm using twine that is on the hay for the animals, wrapping it around the corn stalks and hooking it onto those hooks that are behind it. Again, filling this all in to the top and bending it down so that it just goes all the way around this doorway, which I really like. I like how full it is. I think it looks, you know, a lot better that way and more finished off that way. See, there I am trying to straighten out that light. It's such an ugly light. I don't know why it's there, but I do want to switch it out, and I will at some point. Okay, so here I'm just sweeping everything up. These are all the pieces that fell off, and you can see that bunch of corn cobs right there. Now they're on the ground. I took those off the corn stalks on purpose. I'm going to use those in another area. I do this all the time. Alright, here's those same flowers that I had put on here in the last video. I watered them, that's why they're dripping. I'm just positioning them so that, you know, they look pretty full. I put the wagon back and the bucket. But this time I ended up filling this bucket with those corn stalks instead of a pumpkin. So I did put this pumpkin here, but I do end up changing that. Alright, so all the corn stalks, I'm just kind of looking in there to see if they're like eaten or anything, and they weren't. So I'm just gathering them up, putting them in there, adding just all the stuff that kind of falls off these stalks and tucking them in there with the corn on the cob. I think I called that a corn stalk. It's not. Corn on the cob. Yeah, just finishing that part off in this bucket. I just kind of wanted to do something different with it. So here I did grab another flower. I end up putting that right here in the wagon. And this is what I mean by switch that out. You couldn't really see that pumpkin back there anymore because I put the flowers in. So I did have this little stool that was made, I don't know, years ago. And I wanted to use that. Right here though, this pumpkin looks too big. So I had this one which is smaller, as you can see, and I think that fits there better. So that you can still see, you know, the jugs behind it, and I think it looks better. So I put those little pumpkins right there, but again, I do end up moving those. I found this gourd also at that same farm. They had a bunch of little gourds and really cheap too, so I actually may go back and get more just so that I can fill things out more. Alright, so this is the other side of the door, which obviously I can't put too much there because we walk through that door. But I did have this other pumpkin and that same gourd that I ended up moving over here. And this is a sign that I made. I painted this, I don't know, a couple of years ago, I think. And it just says autumn. And I like it in this spot. I think it fills it in nice. But I do need to put it on something in order to be able to read the whole thing. I mean, I would assume people know what that says. But, you know, just because there's an N at the bottom of that, and it'd be nice to see it. So here's where I took those other little pumpkins or gourds, whatever you want to call them, and moved them to the other side. So as of right now, this is the finished product, and I think it looks pretty good. I like it. Again, I may tweak some things, move some stuff around, add stuff. I don't know. That's just the way I work. Alright guys, that is it for this one. I hope you liked it, and if you want to see more, throw me a follow.